you have to be willing to get your hands dirty. I don't care if you have a great team. There will be a lot of involvement on your part. And again, your team, you're the leader. So you got to be comfortable dealing with a bunch of different groups, even if they're the ones handling a bulk of the work in that area. You got to be hands-on. You have to know your business because nobody's going to care about it as much as you at the end of the day.
And you may have to look at 20, 30 different opportunities in those neighborhoods and
Okay.
drive before you come up with one that even works financially for you.
Absolutely. And I've seen, we've gone through so many where I'm like, I love this house. I'm personally drawn to this house, but financially doesn't work. And it's really heartbreaking, but you just got to be willing.
Pretty kitchen syndrome.
Yeah.
Because let's have, she says, oh my God, I want to have this house.
I
And then you look at the finances and it's like, this makes no sense.
I know. And you're like, I just want to make it work. Yeah. So you have to be okay. You have to be okay walking away from that stuff and going and looking at a bunch that, you know, you wish would work because you've been waiting a long time and then they didn't. And I don't know, like when it rains, it pours. I mean, we've gone through a bunch of situations where nothing comes for months and then a bunch happen at once. And I'm like, I wish I could do more quicker because there's so many opportunities. So one of my favorite quotes, and I didn't, of course, make this up, but it's when success happens when success happens when preparation meets opportunity. And that's so applicable to this situation because you have to do your research. You have to understand what you're getting into. The opportunity might not always be there. So when it does, you have to be ready for it. You have to have your team, you have to have your parameters, you have to be ready to act, you have to have the courage to do so.
And the ability to understand if it really
heck
is.
yeah.
Yeah. You got to know your math.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the questions I get asked a lot is how did you save up the money to do this? So with the first one, we had no kids, this is 2013, 15, so our mortgage was, it was great. Anyway, we saved up money, we put a 20% down payment, we bought the house, it cash flowed, it was great. But we immediately realized I don't have the money to do this all the time. We can't really scale this way. So then we found the BRRRR strategy. But even then, to buy a house cash, that's more than I had for a really long time. So we did what we call playing Monopoly, which is just slowly scale up. So we fixed up our first house, sold it, made a little bit of money, bought another house, fixed it up, and then we got a HELOC. So we were lucky enough to buy our house in 2017 for a great price before everything really blew up. We did a ton of work to rehab that.
This is your principal residence.
This is our principal, yeah. Did a ton of work to rehab it. It was also kind of a boot camp in the team that we needed because we had to go through a ton of contractors. Some were terrible and then some were wonderful, and that's where we, again, got our team. So I would highly recommend kind of trying it out on your principal. If your principal needs it, that's, again, a good way to figure out your team and everything. So then we got a HELOC, which essentially, again, it's a home equity line of credit. We buy our house as cash with the HELOC. So it's not like I have this money sitting in a bank account. It's a line of credit. So you buy it cash with that. We rehab using that money, and then we do the cash out refi. We just pay it back off.
So you're using your HELOC as a piggy bank.
Yes, absolutely. Perfect. So people think it's just dollar bills under the mattress. It's not the case. It's a HELOC. And I feel like most people, or some people don't know about that. And again, if you're lucky enough to have all that equity in your home, and a lot of people are, it's totally untapped, and it has that has been a real game changer for us. It's been incredibly beneficial.